Juve morning. See thousands on the street dancing, just standing there. She listening to the beat. The girl went wild in the street, and she shouting, dance with me. Jumping up in the steel band. Look a thing she born in the island.
Dance with me.
Breaking back, bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali boxing.
Dance with me.
I never see such a thing yet. That morning I'll never forget.
Dance with me.
I decide to join the action and accept the invitation. Jump inside of the band, glass of rum in me hand. You should see we how we carry on. Hey. Creating confusion in the heat of the 25th carnival. She tall and slim, so she winding, twisting up, all in front of the band. People start to gather round when she limbo low to the ground. Even the carnival committee was amazed. Juve morning she got scratched like a stage, and she bawling, dance with me. Jumping up in the steel band. Look a thing she born in the island.
Dance with me.
Breaking back, bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali boxing.
Dance with me.
I never see such a thing yet. That morning I'll never forget.
Dance with me.
I decide to join the action and accept she invitation. Jump inside of the band, flask of rum in me hand. You should see we how we carry on. Smash bass, ich bin Frock, German, you know the girls start to sing. Ich and den ganzen Tag tanzen, but nobody understanding. Acting like if she got rum in she brain. Friends try to drag she out of the rain. Lois and Shirley, they try to control she, but she jumping non-stop like she insane. And she bawling, dance with me. Jumping up in the steel band. You go think she born in the island.
Dance with me.
Breaking back, bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali boxing.
Dance with me.
I never see such a thing yet. That morning I'll never forget.
Dance with me.
I decide to join the action and accept she invitation. Jump inside of the band, glass of rum in me hand. She bawling, Antigua me come from.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you are locked into Youth Vibrations here on WTP 93.5 FM. I am your host, Kamali Manix, and I'm joined in studio with three humans. Yes, that's the best way I'm gonna put it. These three humans. And for those of you who are on Facebook Live, I think you guys should be able to see them clearly. So relatively familiar faces. They've been here before, so they're not strangers whatsoever. So I'm going to allow my guests to introduce themselves before we hop into our first segment of today's show. So go ahead. Who wants to go first?
Evening. I'm your I'm your Bella. What?
How do you even do that? How do y'all do that? That thing.
Oh, just
No, that's just Isabella. I don't know how she.
Okay, go ahead. Pull the mic closer to you. Go ahead.
Good evening. My name is Courtney Jeremiah. Yeah.
Yeah. How does this work? Okay. Go ahead. Hello, good night. My name is. Nobody heard you. You heard him? Nobody heard you besides your alternative personalities. All right, no problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the official last version of SNRE Speaks for this year. Every, what do you call it? What do you call this? What do you call it? Every once a month. Y'all realize when y'all are arguing, the mic can pick it up, right? So, as you guys are very much aware, once every month we have SNRA Speaks, where we invite students from the Snow Virtues Academy, and they are the main speakers and my technical co-host for the day. As you guys are very much aware, school year 2025-2026 has come to an official end. So this is their last episode. They would have also completed CSEC, which is Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate. So they now think they're big people. One of them in particular said, "Oh, every Friday me go club." So yes, but we're not going to talk a business. They feel the big people now because they done CXC, which is usually what happens. So yeah, it's officially summer vacation and the end of it, and it's always a happy time. So everybody feeling good?
yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
everybody.
what's about no? Hungry.
We are some.
Please shut up. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into the first segment of today's episode. The first segment of every episode, we call it 9-Day Talking, where I ask my guests a question that they know nothing about. I didn't tell them beforehand, and they kind of have to think on their feet. And Yovella and Courtney should be accustomed by now. So I don't even know why they're holding their head at this point. Like, come on, get the program.
Because you're so unpredictable.
Me?
Yes.
I think I'm a very predictable person.
you're not.
I think I'm rather boring.
Here we go again.
Not the suck teeth. Wow. Even one thing about picking again nowadays, manners now. They have no manners whatsoever. They're just a chops at a big people. Son can go so. Anyways, so you guys were performers. You guys would have just completed the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, what we traditionally call CXC, which happens at the end of your secondary school life. It feels so good saying that. I was y'all farm teacher in 3rd, 4th, and 5th form. Oh, look at y'all being adults now. That is so cute. Right. Nonetheless, huh? What you say?
Nothing.
Better than say nothing. Right. So, one of the things that I find is very common is children who are doing great international assessment, children who are doing CXC. If you go to state college, you'll do CAPE. When you go to university, you'll do exams. And individuals will be like, oh, this exam is so important. It determines the rest of your life. You're going to die if you don't pass. And it is so critical for you to... And you need to study every day. And you get this whole long thing about how the world is going to end if you fail a subject. So then that brings me to ask the question, are exams really as hard as they're made out to be? Yovella, go ahead. I want to hear from you.
As long as you study, it really isn't that hard.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of talk like they push CSEC to a limit that it does not need to go to.
To
Like,
be honest.
it's bragged about too much. Like, yes, it's important to have your subjects, but at the end of the day, even if you have the subjects, you still can't get a job.
What do you mean you can't get a job?
Like, people with no subjects could still get a job over you.
Okay, that's a different discussion. We're gonna get into that. Take on what you think. Are exams really as hard as they're made out to be?
Your parents put pressure on you a lot when you know, going through national assessments or CXCs that it make you feel like it's harder than it is for real. Like if you just like, you know, chill out and just think about the questions this way, it shouldn't be, it's not really too hard. It's just, and really CXCs are really easy.
Hmm.
That's one perspective. I hear you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult would you guys say CXC was for y'all?
5 out of 10. But chemistry?
6.
Chemistry and
Boy,
Chemistry
let
and
me
maths
give me
was
stuff on
really a
chemistry and
struggle.
maths for real.
Those are the only subjects that were difficult.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, everything else was
I'm not even kidding.
Well, okay, how difficult was maths?
10 out of 10.
Okay, so maths was as difficult as it's made to be.
Yes. Chemistry,
They
overly
never like
difficult.
repeat any questions from math this year. It was just straight like new questions. So, and what we like was doing in school.
Wasn't there a physics
Like
question in maths?
no circle
I don't know.
theorem, no basis, like none of that was coming back. So it was just off the top of your head, and it was just
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, it was a lot of mix up. Like you had to know a lot of different areas of different topics.
Combined in one question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never liked, I don't know. It seems if the other exams seem to be very straightforward and methodical and it makes sense and you can navigate yourself through it. CXC has traditionally just, it seems like if the people them that do the maths paper, they just go inside the room and they say, boy, let's just go and jackass
Like, even
ourselves.
the first question with the fractions, like I was overthinking that.
The topics that we were most focused on, like circle theorems, like never came.
What is circle
I was so
theorem?
upset with that fraction question.
What's circle theorem?
Good question. I don't remember.
Damn. And y'all are the future? Is circle theorem like the whole idea that if you start in one point and you go in a circle, you're going to get back there?
Wrong set of mathematics students, you ask me.
Wow. I really hope Mr. Lennon is not listening. This man is going to be like, WTF. I had to shame. I had to shame myself. So then, okay, but do you think maybe exams seem simple to you guys because you guys are smart?
Yes.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
because you're what?
Besides
Smart.
English.
Smart.
Are you smart, Tikwan?
He's
It
book
don't
smart.
seem-
He's not street smart.
I know that.
He'd probably die if he was.
I know that. He couldn't survive in a ghetto.
No, he would not.
Eh. Tikwan trips on ear. Literally, when I was picking him up, there's nothing on the road and Tikwan trip. Tikwan was coming inside the building and he tripped
On his bedazzled shoes.
with his bedazzled shoes. And I was like, oh, this brother man a trip boss. So yeah, okay. So then, why do you think parents go through all this whole thing of stressing students and telling them, hey, this and that, and it's so important, and rah, 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 and you need to study, and you need to be prepared, and why do you think parents go that?
Probably because like what they went through in the past, like maybe they didn't study enough and they didn't want that to happen to us, so they tried to push us more so we can be better than them.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that, but then I also think as a parent, you have to know your child. Because, for example, my mother had a very laissez-faire approach to parenting, right? So I don't think my mother has ever been the person to be like, oh, go and study. What did you do at school today? I think my mother's asked me, how was school? About 4 times in my entire life. Literally, 4. Right? So it was never, you need to study, you need to do well. Oh, exams are coming up, they're going to determine the rest of your life. I never really had that. And I did well. And so did my siblings. So I think it's about knowing who your children are. Because if you know you have a child who's just going to do well because they want to, I don't think it's necessary. Maybe I'm wrong. I also don't have children that are mine. But how important do you guys see these exams, though?
I mean, yeah, they are important because we need good grades, obviously, to go on our transcript when we want a job and stuff. And
And
yeah,
to get
we-
into certain colleges, you have to pass.
yeah, and if you want to go straight to university, you're gonna need to do well in school.
Otherwise, then that doesn't really serve a purpose. Okay, so to answer your question about people who don't have CXC and get nice jobs, one of the biggest failures I think we do, we don't teach children how to be holistic. Because yes, you should be smart, but in the event that you're not smart, right? If in the event you're not smart, I think you should have some sort of skill of worth, right? So you might not be able to read, but can you cook? You might not be able to spell, but can you dance? You get where I'm coming from? You might not be able to do or go in a lab and do a whole science experiment, but can you be the world's best photographer? And take people, 'cause everybody wants to do a birthday photo shoot. I don't know why. A lot of them look ugly. You've never done a birthday photo shoot?
When I was smaller, by force.
Not even when I was smaller.
Like about 3 times when I was smaller. I didn't have a choice.
So for me,
The camera said smile.
so in my mind, I'm just like, okay, yes, I see that these exams are important. Yes, I understand the pressure. But outside of these exams, what are we doing to make sure that our children are, in total, a person who can go out there and be something? So besides exams or CXC or whatever, what skills do you have, Courtney? If CXC just wasn't worth anything and you had to get a job, what skills would you use to get that job? Okay, Yvette, let me ask you the question. I'm going to come back to Courtney. Yvette, if CXC was automatically made useless and you had to get a job and you had to use your skills to do that job, what skills would you say you have?
Well,
And you're a guides.
Huh?
You're on guides or Girl Scouts or some.
Girl guides.
So I must say guides and you say, huh?
Oh, God, I didn't hear you. My bad.
Oh, okay. So you're supposed to have skills.
Yeah.
So what skills would you use to say, I should be employed?
Oh, it was me.
Oh, what a drug that. No, Yvette, I'm talking to the Holy Spirit.
What's the word? What is the word? What is the word?
You can't even think of one skill?
I'm trying to remember the word.
Take one, tell me. If CXC just fell out of use and you had to find one skill to use to get a job, what would it be? You can't hear nothing else, you know? Go next to Courtney's mic. Right. Move it from the bottom. Mhm.
I'm so confused.
Speaking to her mic. I can't hear it from that one. Speaking to her mic. Go ahead. Your boy move the chair. You see? Basic skills of how to move furniture 101. That would be a very good skill.
I said I used to want to be a chef, so I could probably like cook. Maybe
Can you cook now?
a little bit.
N-
I can make some good.
Tell me 4 dishes you can cook.
Um,
Wow.
I can make pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I can make macaroni pie.
Mm-hmm.
I can make chicken.
Also, you grow it from a time it's you can grow the chicken. Just like how you can grow cow. Because a cow is thick one. People supposed to grow cow.
What did I do?
No, because you were the one that said your neighbor grow cow. So are you are you going to grow the chicken?
He does though.
He
Okay.
go cow.
He rears cows. Okay, cool. So you have a skill. You could probably cook.
Yeah.
So you could work in a restaurant or hotel or something. Okay, Courtney, let's go. Your skill.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'd probably use sports.
What are you gonna do? Be a PE teacher?
Hmm?
You can be a PE teacher?
Yeah.
Oh damn, she literally said yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, fella, go ahead.
Paint.
Paint what?
I can paint.
Paint
But
what?
I've also picked up this new hobby, crocheting, and it's actually going kind of good.
Yeah, my niece makes animals and stuff out of
It's
crocheting.
low-key fun.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of young people doing it now.
Yeah, it's actually fun
Mhm.
and it's very addictive.
Ah.
Yeah.
So your fella, what you say you can do now?
Paint. I
Paint,
will
no,
paint.
paint what?
Anything you want me to paint.
Oh,
I
oh
can
yeah,
paint.
girl, me try figure out if you're paint picture or you're paint house. That's why I ask what I mean by paint.
Oh, like paint on the canvas and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what you would do?
Mm-hmm.
You did art?
No, but I like to paint.
So
Listen to me.
We have to think
Because,
about our future generation.
I'm not. I can't draw,
So
but I can paint.
you should have did art so you could have learned to draw.
No, I don't want to learn to draw because I don't want to draw. I want to paint.
You can
So how
paint.
you paint without drawing.
I don't need to draw to paint. Well,
This is why you should have did art.
I can paint. The point is, I can paint. Okay.
This sounds like she plans to just throw random things
No,
on
like,
random
you
places.
sound like one of those depressed people that just slash paint everywhere. Like, wow, $1,000.
That will make money now.
Ah, boy.
In
People-
Antigua?
People buy anything.
Not
So-
in Antigua. They would literally
Well-
cuss you.
I would go away.
So he needs to speak louder. Okay.
Got you.
Oh, now it's working.
Yeah.
Hey,
fixed it.
where the bass come from?
Real. All I hear is yeah.
No, but it's a question we need to ask. If it is that CXC can't work, if it is that your degree is no longer useless, what is that thing that you're going to use throughout life? Which is why I understand the emphasis behind exams.
Cool.
I understand the emphasis behind telling children, you must go to school, you must learn, you need to accomplish. But in today's day and age, sometimes just having a degree is not enough. When I went to, what do I call it? There was a point in time where I was making more money than some of my friends who had degrees. Literally. And so you then go back to this infamous stage of, what is really our goal? Hey, don't have goldfish moment. Look at the camera. Don't be looking at the screen.
Oh, sorry.
All I hear.
No, because it's interesting.
Because I'm like, what are they looking at? Where's the screen? I like goldfish, right? But anyway, so it's an ongoing question. Are exams really as difficult as we make them out to be? Are they really as important as they are? And I think everything in moderation. Yes, exams are important, but we also need to focus on giving our kids the skills that they need. Let them learn to sail. Let them learn to sew. Let them learn to crochet. My niece is a nerd, but she crochets all the time. And I'm going to tell you how much of a nerd she is. She made me an axolotl. I didn't even know there was such an animal on planet Earth until she made it and said, Uncle, look what I made.
How old is your niece?
My niece is, the oldest one is 18. That one is 13, 13.
I asked how old is the niece?
13, 14. 13, 14.
The
13.
one that made axolotl is 14.
The one that,
Made axolotl.
yes, she's
What
13.
is that?
It's like a fish,
You see, that's how you
but
know.
it
That's
can
how,
like survive on land.
that's how you know he's a nerd too.
No, because I play Minecraft.
Because me can't even explain to you how axolotl be. But yes, so just reading from the comments before we go to a break. Connolly is saying good evening to everyone, so you guys can say good night.
Good night. Hello.
And
night.
Mayan is saying good
Good night.
night to you, Kamali, and your guests. Well, to these people here, yes, it's true. Blessings to you, to Mayan. And Mayan and Connolly, and so there's some die-hard supporters, as you know, going to be watching the show every single Friday. So if I have a Friday pass and I don't see Mayan, I'm just like, what take place? Something off. Like Mayan and Monique and so, something now go on. So we're going to take a very quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to be going into our full-fledged discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about making summer count. All of the individuals who are my guests tonight, this is their first summer that they are not students of any school on planet Earth. Think about it. They are almost big people. They still can't vote, even though they're going to clubs. Hint, hint, crime. But they're going to be living their best lives. So when we come back from our commercial break, we're going to be talking about, hey, how do you make summer count? Especially as a young person in Antigua. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
WTPAntigua.com.
Matter of Fact, a program geared towards discussing the issues, constructive dialogue, answering your questions and concerns. Matter of Fact, every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on WTP Media Network 93.5 with hosts Nambulumbu Nambulala and guests. Matter of Fact, discussing issues locally, regionally, and internationally and how these issues affect you. Matter of Fact, tune in and listen.
Are you ready for adventure, drama, action, horror, and family-friendly films all under one roof? Enjoy the magic of the movies with friends and family at Caribbean Cinemas with the latest Hollywood releases. Get off your couch. Come enjoy a refreshing soda and freshly popped hot popcorn while enjoying the best entertainment in the best environment at Caribbean Cinemas. For movies and schedules, visit CaribbeanCinemas.com. See you at the movies.
For 49 years, State Insurance has been more than a promise. It's been a partnership you can rely on, supporting you as you build, operate, and grow your business, allowing you to focus on what matters most. And as you go about your daily routine, State is right there with you. State Insurance Company Limited. 49 years of protection and partnership, so you can live in a better state of mind.
Feel the rhythm, feel the power, feel the culture of Antigua Barbuda. Friday, July 31st, the stage is set for the most powerful voices, the sweetest melodies, and the real spirit of Carnival. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals live at Carnival City. Will the reigning Calypso Monarch be defending her crown?
The harder they shake, the harder I coming back.
One stage, one microphone, one crown. Who will rise? Who will conquer the Calypso throne? Tickets only $40. Friday, July 31st. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals, Carnival City.
Sunday, August 2nd, one stage, two crowns, and non-stop energy. I'm at Party Monarch live at Carnival City. From smooth groovy vibes to pure shell-down power soca. The biggest artists, the maddest performances, the wildest energy, all in one night. Tickets are only $40. Feel the vibes, feel the energy, feel the rhythm.
Love carnival so badly, can't get enough. Welcome to Antigua Mass.
Yeah, your skin looking good. What are you using?
I'm getting ready to level up. The Universal Skincare Institute is opening in St. Paul and they're teaching real skincare science.
Wait, like a beauty school?
Not just a beauty school. 1,000-hour program teaches ingredients, skin science, and how to build your skin career.
That sounds serious. How do I sign up?
Easy. Registration are open. Go to AntiguaUniversalSkincareInstitute.com.
All right, Antigua, time to glow and grow.
Antigua, the future of beauty education is here. The Universal Skincare Institute, located in St. Paul's, is now enrolling students in our 1,000-hour core curriculum. This is not your typical beauty school. At Universal Skincare Institute, students learn real skincare science, ingredient knowledge, formulation, and modern skincare innovation designed for today's global beauty industry. If you're passionate about skincare or looking to start a career in beauty, this is your opportunity. Registrations are now open. Visit antigua.universalskincareinstitute.com and enroll today.
Hi there, I am DJ Governor Slim, inviting you to join me for your Nighttime Groove, Mondays through Thursdays from 10 p.m. until 1 a.m. and on Saturdays for your weekend mashup from 1 until 3 on WTP Media Network 93.5 to the world at www.wtpantigua.com.
93.5 WTP.
In a trance, want to dance first time. The girl go hear a steel band. This young girl from Switzerland came down just to get a suntan. In time to witness a Juve morning. See thousands on the street dancing. Just standing there, she listening to the beat. The girl went wild in the street. And she shouting, dance with me, jumping up in the steel band. You go think she born in the island. Dance with me, breaking back, bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali boxing. Dance with me, I never see such a thing yet. That morning I'll never forget. Dance with me, I decide to join the action and accept the invitation. Jump inside of the band, glass of rum in me hand. You should see we how we carry on. Hey.
And we are back with Youth Vibrations here on WTP 93.5 FM. I'm your host, Kamali Mannix. Ladies and gentlemen, This is this year's last edition of SNRA Speaks, where we have invited students from the St. Nova Riches Academy to come in as our very special guest. Pardon Courtney, who's trying to show a fly.
It's a mosquito.
Oh, it's a mosquito. Okay, sorry. Beg pardon, Tanti. And so they are in studio with us today. In the previous section, we had 9-day talking where we spoke about, hey, are exams really as hard as they're made out to be? And we kind of came to the conclusion that they're really not. But we also understand that people need to be skilled and multifaceted. It is officially the best time of the year in my mind. Well, the second best time after my birthday. It is summer. And for the first time in 22 years, I don't have a summer vacation.
Womp womp.
Why?
Because I went straight from primary school, secondary school, college teaching. So this is literally the first time in my life I don't have a summer vacation.
Oh my, can't relate.
It's kind of ghetto. Like on the first day of summer, I was like, why am I getting up to go to work? What am I doing? I should be at home. Anyways, it is summer. I remember when I was growing up, there was like Phineas and Ferb, and their whole theme song was there's 104 days of summer vacation. School comes along to end it. So what the hell do we do for these 104 days? So let's start it off by doing this. What have you guys been doing so far? Go ahead, Braffis. You may talk to. And look back.
So since summer started, I've been outside, low-key. Like I've been going everywhere. Every little thing that touched me, you know. Not progressive, but
I'm so glad you acknowledged that. I'm so glad you acknowledged that you wasted time.
But like I picked up a hobby. I learned how to crochet and it's going well. Like
what have you made so far?
Nothing.
Damn. So how you crochet? You don't make nothing.
No, like I'm trying. Like it's.
You learn how the needles work.
So I'm just trying to practice the stitches. So like when it's time for me to actually make something, I know how to combine them, so I don't look like shit.
And how did you learn this, by the way?
YouTube.
Oh, I figured. Yeah. Tikon, what you've been doing for summer? Right, next person.
I've been okay. So
Go ahead.
I've been low-key, I've been going to IMCA almost every day to play volleyball.
You lie.
And who told you that? How you gonna say I lie? You know I doing.
Continue.
But other than that, I've been home bed rotting because there's nothing to do for now. Because they say the summer gonna get better later down.
Just don't have friends like.
But yeah, other than that.
Interestingly, so I figured this out the other day. Apparently, for people that play volleyball, like every day they just go to YMCA in hopes that other people are there playing volleyball, and then they just play volleyball until like 11 o'clock at night and they go home.
That's not okay.
What do you mean that's not?
It's their hobby.
There's nothing wrong with that. But there's nothing wrong with that. If it's fun, there's girls involved. Thank you.
Understand watching y'all.
Want me to show you a video?
No.
Okay, that's cool.
Why do y'all still behave like this? Go ahead, Jovella.
I have just been home.
Yo, you just come and saw the whole sunbath. Everybody else at least sound
I
like
went to
exciting.
one party. It was fun.
A church party don't count.
No, I went to a pool party.
93.5.
Okay. That's all you did?
Mm-hmm.
So can you go outside?
We will see.
That's you. All right. No, the thing about it is, I think summer vacation is like the best time of year, especially if you're young. My general belief is... What happened to your boss?
Christmas is the best time.
Shut up.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so.
Nobody cares about carnival.
you have
Nobody
never
cares
been to a
about
carnival, so
It
you
doesn't
don't
matter.
understand.
Nobody cares about carnival.
What you mean?
I
Christmas
think
is the time of
okay.
giving
I
and
think
love.
I think Christmas is important because Christmas is not as hot, but it's also not as long. I think the benefit of summer is the amount of time that you have just free.
I don't have carnival in December.
Imagine for 2
Okay, I've
months.
never been to
Well,
that
at least in
side.
Antigua, St. Kitts' carnival is in December.
Jumping up behind a truck. Please stay home.
Just imagine.
I know. I gotta. Everybody gotta start somewhere. Everybody gotta.
And you guys have a longer summer than I did, because when I was going to school, summer was 8 weeks. Now summer is 10.
Well, now summer is until I'm ready to go back to school.
Right.
I'm just disgusted with your behavior. I'm just ashamed, but it's okay. So I always thought that summer's the best time of the year. Summer for me growing up was one. All my cousins would be in All Saints because my aunts and uncles would send all their kids by my grandmother. We'd spend a whole bunch of time in the bush.
In the bush.
In the bush.
What y'all doing in the bush?
What y'all doing in the bush?
So I'm gonna give you a list. We would be picking fruits. So there was mango season, there was tamarinds, there was dums, there was plums, there was all kind of crap. Back in the days, we used to have a lot of ponds because we had a lot more rain, so we actually had ponds that would last. We would go random fishing,
Fishing in
lime,
a
guava,
Fishing in a pond?
waiting pond.
Tikwan, what do you think is in a pond?
Where on pond? You think just frog?
What contains a pond? What makes up a pond?
Tadpole and water.
Just water.
Okay.
Yeah, if a pond is like on the...
So we done from here, you see that pond over by CV Farm Main Road, we could just throw him in there, see if we find anything.
Wait, hold on. Genuine question. How fish get in a pond?
How fish get in a pond? You're gonna go in the pond.
They can be introduced.
Huh?
They're introduced.
They introduced?
So humans go and put fish in the pond, and then the fish will multiply. So they're introduced to the pond.
Science? What science you did?
Chemistry.
That's
Oh, that's why they never do biology and them kind of things.
You do human and social.
So for a lot of it, it is human intervention. So like we would have ponds and do all of that stuff. Yes, it's okay. Tikwan has had a very interesting.
No, because I genuinely thought like fish was
They
only.
probably taught it at school,
No, because if fish is only like fish in the ocean and the pond is inland, I just never thought.
No, but you do have some freshwater fish that literally cannot survive in the sea. You never knew that?
Yeah.
So okay, so what kind of water?
No, but then I was just wondering how. How the fish get into the pond.
Humans would introduce them.
Yeah. Okay. Now I get it.
Okay, great. So we would fish. You get it now?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
we're all in the same barrel. And sometimes we just adventure. So again, when I was growing up, Antigua was a lot less developed. So a lot of areas now that have a lot of houses, they were literally just open pasture. So we would lime, we would go and pick mango.
How long ago was this? 1982.
1982.
You know, I can't give a bad word because I have on radio. But I have come off a radio at some point. So it's okay.
You have to get drop home.
And he done the power road that far for the main. We'll drop it in the corner. I make you walk in the dark.
No, you can't do that. I don't tell you.
You want bet?
You're not gonna hear about me tomorrow. You're gonna hear me on the news. If you
So wait, you can't walk
No.
2 minutes before your house.
You're
You
gonna
got
hear
special
You're
needs.
gonna hear my name on the news if you leave me on the corner. You can't do that.
That's crazy. Anyway, so let's talk about it. Have any of you guys, because one of the things that is important to do during summer is to stay productive, do things that are fun, that whole realm. How many of you, in all the summers you've had, have actually sat down and said, you know what, I'm going to make a plan for something I want to do during summer? Never?
Whatever come up, just come up.
Yeah. But you see, this summer I feel like now is when I actually need to have a plan. Because I can't just grow up and just be a bum.
Correct.
Right.
Because like now that I finished school, I actually need to have a plan. So like, you know, I've been trying, but I just procrastination.
What have you been trying?
To make up a plan. Like what I want to do. Like I have a plan partially.
Okay, so tell me some of the things you want to do.
So you see, like I want to make a business out of crocheting. But like I don't want it to be normal, like everybody doing the same thing. I want to go extra. Like I want over the top. So I'm still thinking about that. You understand? Then I want to.
So one part of your summer plan, figure out what the business is gonna be.
Yeah, I also want to join the cosmetology field, and when I start UE in September, I'm gonna study sports kinetics. So like I want to be a physiotherapist. So like I want to put myself in that field so like I can have experience. Like although I'm gonna start studying it this year, I want to still be able to get experience. And when I done study physiotherapy, I want to have my own gym. So like yeah.
So those are these two things you're going to do.
Quite big.
Okay. Tell me some things you want to do during summer, Yavela. Pray.
Eat. Make money.
I'm thinking about like start to make jewelry, like those arm cuffs.
What else?
Somehow find a job, you know.
What kind of job?
Anything.
The gas station on the corner higher now. That's it? Y'all don't have anything fun on there? Tikwan, what do you want to do for summer?
This summer, nothing, except where it will come up. I've been trying to get a job, but they say I'm too young. So.
Can you look 12?
Mind you, we went into town. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Tikwan went inside the store to ask the lady about a job and talking to her like one of his little girlfriends. Talking to the lady I came here like a couple of weeks ago with my other friend, and I want to know if y'all can still hire me. Right.
That was his pitch?
Yes.
What else should I have said?
No, you should have went inside. And
Hello,
you
good
should have
afternoon, ma'am. I
exactly.
realize that you're
Introduce
operating a
yourself.
business.
No,
My name is
but
Tiquan, and
She
I'm
gave him a
interested in.
number to call the man that actually owns the store. Tiquan called the man talking to him like is his little boyfriend, like he gay. Like the man
What?
telling him you need to be 18. Like
You
if
can't
Tiquan did
assassinate
speak to the
people's
man,
character.
like,
That's a crime.
He's responsible. Like, you know how you can have a first conversation with somebody and
Mm-hmm.
you sound mature. Tiquan sound like rubbish.
You want to know what I said? I said,
Okay, so pretend I am the person who you want to get a job from.
okay, bet.
Give me your pitch as to why I should hire you.
Okay, bet.
So we're in a gas station. I operate a
Why
supermarket.
gas station?
Yeah, boy, let me tell you something, right? You can
Well,
tell
first
me,
of all, gas station
you come
actually-
tell me how to set up the hypothetical situation.
Okay.
So let's go. Yovella and Courtney were also going to be on the panel. So I'm the owner. You're coming to tell me you want a job and why I should hire you. Hit me a best shot. Go ahead.
Hell, stop watching me. Yeah, stop watching me.
Mind you. They're not gonna be watching you. Mind you. Mind you.
No, but
So you can start
this
to laugh.
is
when-
a one-on-one interview.
Yeah, go ahead. Mhm.
Hello, good day. I'm looking for a job. You know,
Hello, good day. My name is Tiquan Payne. My age.
hello. I give you my pitch. Hello, good day. My name is Tiquan Payne. I just finished school. I'm 16 years of age and I'm looking for a job for the summer. I'm wondering if you have any available spots open.
Available. So redundant.
If you have any spots open that I can.
Spots available.
Spots available that I can.
You know what this actually tells me? I think one of the things I'm going to do next year is literally go to different schools and meet fifth farmers and show them how to do a pitch.
Yes.
Start training
Yeah, they should have
young
done
people.
that. They
Yeah,
shoulda
because
done
I'm
that.
now realizing how important it is.
Yes.
Because if he came to me, I'd be like, okay, clearly he's terrified of his own shadow, but I'd probably consider it. You know, and then ask supplementary questions. But, okay, Courtney, you try.
Why?
Come and say so.
I beg your finest pardon.
Right, go ahead, you try.
Anyways, so good day. My name is Courtney Jeremiah. I'm seeking a job opportunity in your business, and I would like you to hire me because I want to be a part of your business to not only better my personal traits, but to encourage customers to be a part of your business and help you bring in profits and etc.
That sound is so much better than mine. I hate to see people better than me.
You kill me. But here's the thing, right? And so that's exactly what I was gonna say. Now, oftentimes when you do things for the very first time, we're terrified of our own shadows, and then you actually do something and you realize after a period of time you get better at it. But let's go. How do you think you realize even if you move the mic, they're very sensitive when they pick up everything you say.
Oh,
that's how mics work.
But I move it so far, I never.
It
heard
will still, and you're in a room with 4 mics that are on.
You heard what
So
I just said?
they're going to they're gonna pick it up. Anyways, let's go. So, what are some of the things you think young people can do during
Wait,
summer?
your fella didn't go.
No, it's okay. I save in her. I save it. Why worry about?
We need to understand sometimes.
Yeah. You have to acknowledge a student that just need a little break in the life. Yeah. So, what are some of the things that young people can do during summer to relax and still be productive?
Go to the beach. Yeah,
Let's go to
go
the
out with
beach,
friends,
beach.
interact, socialize more, get to know people that's in the business industry. So like you don't go outside every day with your friends and you just lime in town and you just eat Syrian food. You go and you try to interact with persons who are, so you can understand. Yeah.
Okay, so you go to the beach. That's the first thing I heard. Have you gone to the beach yet?
Nope.
That should be a part of your summer plan. No problem.
Well,
You said that you could socially.
I mean, we were supposed to go to the beach, but
I wonder whose fault that is.
Who was supposed to go to the beach? Your WhatsApp group chat?
Yeah.
And then?
It just
never happened,
Why?
I don't know.
Everybody stopped answering.
Who was supposed to be the transport?
The transport was there. They just never wanted to go.
Was there, the money was there, the food was there.
Everything was there, but everybody just.
Everybody
When did they come? Everybody just gone. MIA. Nobody answered. I asked them. In the morning who are coming. The morning and in the afternoon, 6 o'clock at night, they answer me. They can't come. 6 o'clock at night. So yeah.
So this is Kanai Serju. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correct. Sorry. And he says, "Hi, this is Coach Perry from Trinidad Volleyball." So I guess this is one of y'all.
Hi, Coach Perry.
Right?
Hello.
And he's saying you guys should go and play sports.
Yeah, I would love to. I agree.
How many of y'all actually play a sport, like professionally?
Me.
You know, you used to run, and then you stopped. You try to play volleyball.
I don't try. I'm a professional volleyball
Let me
player.
tell you my plan for tomorrow, right? Let me tell you.
Uh-huh.
So tomorrow, they're having this girls' football tournament, right? Like, I don't play football now.
I know.
But, yeah. I want to go because I want to try.
What time is it? I want to come.
It's at 5 o'clock.
Morning?
Yeah, in the morning. 5 a.m.
Ah, Jesus of
5 a.m.
Nazareth.
No, because y'all keep
Auntie
saying.
Bobby technical center at 5 a.m. Go. Come when you leaving.
Wait, what time?
Take one.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Got you.
Which soccer tournament is going to begin at 5 a.m.?
No, because you just said 5 o'clock. It could be 5 a.m., 5 p.m. You know, tournament can last all day.
You don't go to football. None at all.
No.
Clearly.
That's why.
Because most football games tend to start in the late afternoon.
I don't play football.
When
I
the
don't
sun
watch
sets
football.
in, that's when, it's probably not even going to start at 5 o'clock. It might start at 6.
Okay, I'm going to come.
Okay, no problem.
This is Antigua, bro.
So for you guys, though, how important do you think relaxation is during the summer break? On a scale of 1 to 10, how important do you think it is to relax during summer?
Like 5. 5.
10. That's what you say.
5.
What you're going to do when summer is over.
I didn't hear that, Yovella.
5.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said it's important to relax before you prepare yourself to go to where you plan. Like if you're going to work or if you're going to college or university.
Or the next grade.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And for those people who repeat, what do you think they should relax during summer?
No.
That's not even supposed to be a question.
Damn, y'all are mean. Why?
Start studying.
They were relaxing during the school. That's why they repeated.
Start studying for term 1 in September.
I said too relaxed.
It depends on why you repeat it, though.
Your girl, there was only one. No foolishness. Only one
I mean, there could be different reasons why you repeat.
Yeah, like
so,
maybe
okay,
you went to any
take one. Besides not doing your schoolwork, tell me one good reason why somebody
probably
would
you go home, you don't have no like parental figures, so you have to do everything.
And as a result, you don't do no work.
No, but like there's different reasons why you
so
don't
yes,
do
there's
the
a lot
work.
of factors why you didn't do the work.
Yeah, so you can't just say that they never do the work because they never want to. Like they could be a reason why they didn't do it,
So
and
they
then they
drop
repeat.
out.
But then if they drop out, they're gonna be stupid.
But they're not doing the work anyways.
But they're not doing the work because they cannot do the work.
So then just
Is it a matter of cannot or they don't have the grit to
They
deal
don't have
with
the
life
time.
and
They
still
don't have the
do it?
time.
So
You
if they
know.
don't have the time, drop out until you have the time. Is there a specific age that you need
Quite
to be in primary
frustrated.
school?
Take one blood pressure go up. Take one second. Take one second. Oh my
I'm
God.
a rage bait finalist. I would. I don't care.
Oh, so you're intentionally miserable.
Yes, I intentionally rage bait.
You make me frustrate people. Okay, so then when we're talking about being productive, a lot of individuals will say, okay, during the summer break, that's the time I'm going to use to learn a skill, right? You're learning to do what?
Huh?
Oh, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. What y'all learn to do, Courtney?
Oh, like playing football.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Crochet.
Oh, Father, everybody know the answer but you. Oh, I can go so.
I tell you what I'm learning to do.
But you already started. Okay, Courtney, what skills are you learning this summer?
Crocheting.
And what else?
To play football and volleyball. Yeah.
You learn to play volleyball? Him? With him?
No.
With who?
Myself.
Ah, okay. That sounds
How are you gonna teach yourself when you
YouTube.
Hey, sir, we don't ask questions.
Got you.
Don't let me rage bait you again.
Okay, you just say okay. Yovella, what are some skills that you think you could learn?
Make jewelry.
I thought she was gonna say
The
juice.
same cup thingies around. I thought she was going to say juice too. And when I heard the well, I was like, oh, okay. Make jewelry. Have you started?
I thought she was gonna say juice.
You haven't started?
No, soon.
When are you gonna
have
start?
to get my equipment.
Your what?
My equipment.
Such as?
Yeah, how do you make jewelry?
Wire, chain, beads, string, all those.
Oh, like, I thought you meant like.
No, it's like copper wire. Because she wants to bend it into shapes to put her own hand and all them kind of thing. Okay, what's a skill you think would be good to learn?
Pardon?
To go on, me talk to.
Oh, me?
Every day, Lord.
communication skills.
I actually agree with you, right? So, like, okay, if I could give a list of things that I think every young person should learn during the summer vacation, especially if you're a young person who is finishing high school, finishing college, I think every young person should learn effective communication. And that is really a skill because not a lot of people can communicate effectively. So, for example, I know if you're not an effective communicator, if you're afraid of eye contact. So, for example, when he was making his pitch, his eyes was closed.
Yeah.
So if you in front of somebody that's supposed to give you a job, you don't want to look at them. So you could just, hi, my name
No,
is
because
Fontaine,
if they look at me, if they look at me a kind of way, it make me feel like they're not giving me the job. And
you have to, as a man,
He's hardly a man.
you feely too much.
As a boy who's
I'm a
getting
boy, I'm not a
older,
man yet.
right?
You
Who's
feely too much. You come like a girl.
getting older. He's gonna get there. He's naturally shy.
You need to.
I'm actually what?
You need to man up, bro.
I said you're naturally shy.
Oh.
I can't walk with you.
For most of my interactions with, he's shy.
Shy?
I'm not shy.
In public.
He's not shy.
Okay, in comparison to somebody like me who has an extremely large personality, he's shy.
I guess.
Yeah. But
He's
I think
just punky.
no. I think effective communication is one, right? So learning how to talk to people, learning how to communicate, that sort of stuff. And then I think individuals should also try to, if you have an interest, see what you can do. So if it is that you like to cook, what is a new dish that you can prepare? Not noodles, you know?
What's wrong with you and noodles? Why do you have a problem with
I fundamentally think noodles is a sign of poverty. I don't know why.
noodles slap?
No.
Noodles and bully beef.
And no, and
shea,
think
noodles
about this.
and sausage.
I've seen people have like
Bully
these big bowls of a whole bunch of water, and the
Mr.
one
Mannix, you know what is
pack of
bully beef?
noodles. Yeah.
Get out. The two are you.
Is it like ground beef?
Beef in a tin.
Oh.
Corn beef?
Bully. Yes.
Same
So say
thing.
corn beef then?
It's bully beef.
It's not no bully beef. It's corn beef.
Get out.
The two of them, it's same thing, two different names, right?
I never hear nobody call it bully beef.
So learning, but I think part of summer should be learning new skills, in my opinion. How many of you all read books? Damn, the whole room went silent. Huh? Okay, so clearly reading books isn't an option.
Who reads book these days?
I tried. No, I attempted. I opened the book and my phone got the best of me.
I think I know why.
Tell me, enlighten me.
So here's what I realized. I would read a book from cover to cover if it is something that I'm interested in. If it's something that I don't like, so like if you got like a 5-page book on crocheting, you'd read it all at once.
I don't think she would.
Because it's not the length. I'm more trying to draw the fact of it's something you're interested in. So what other people will do, oh, here's a storybook, read this. And then you see some wizard and the warlock or some crap on the cover, it's like, this doesn't interest me. Mind you, if you're interested in the supernatural, you'd read that book like nothing. So for example, if you were to give me a book like General History of the World, I probably wouldn't read it. I have read almost every single book about Antiguan history that I've come across. Almost all. From the time I get it, that's it. I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to be fixated with it. I'm just going to read and read and read. It's not your interest, but it's mine. So this dude lives between Jonas and Sanderson's estate. So we were driving out and I said to him, oh yeah, that's there because this is Sanderson's estate. Tikwan said to me, huh? What daddy? And I looked at him and I was like, what you mean, huh? What daddy? He's like, huh? What daddy? And I'm just like, no, you don't even know where you live? I was like, why do you think the name of the road is Jonas Road? That was the response.
I mean, you can't really.
Why would I know why my?
But that's the point.
Why would I know why my road
That's
is named?
because the thing about it is that's not your interest. You get what I'm saying? But if it is that there was a book on how to be a better volleyball player,
of course.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So for me, I think one of the things that we have to do is in looking for fun things to do, we look for what are the things we already like, and then you can explore what are other things that are similar, because then you get to expand your range. So if there's one new thing you could learn about or do, what would it be?
Me? Construction.
Really?
Yeah, I want to be a architect.
So why don't go look at where
I cannot imagine him lifting blocks.
I can't lift blocks. What you talking about?
Look how much.
No, I'm saying I can't imagine you lifting blocks.
There needs to be some blocks in here so I can show you.
Why would the blocks be?
I don't know.
Okay.
But where can I look constructive?
I hear you.
I don't know.
There's so many things happening.
Your daddy drives truck. You don't know nobody that building a house or something.
Like, look, all you have to do is go down everywhere. Like, go down every road. You probably.
I can't just randomly join a construct.
Go and ask.
You're right.
You go, hey, who's a contractor? I just graduate. I'm gonna study architecture. I would like to at least learn a few basic things.
They might not put you to help build a house,
But
they'd be like, okay, move these blocks.
Yeah.
Somebody or put you with somebody who's gonna explain what to do, how to do, whatever. Again, you see, and this is why I go back to effective communication, because you just have to know what to say and how to say them. Tell me, Courtney, one skill you want to learn.
Psychology. Like, I want.
You want to
learn
manipulate
psychology.
people.
I want to know how to read people's minds. Like, I find
I don't think that's possible.
What do you mean?
It's a
Reading somebody's mind.
Humans are very readable.
Like, people that
I
go
mean,
to
you can read
university-
somebody from the like body language, but their mind.
Right. So you might not be able to read, but you can read people.
People that go to university keep telling me like it's not a good choice. Like I should not go to university and study psychology, but I actually want to. Like I know it's gonna be hard, obviously, because nothing in life is gonna be easy. But I'm willing to go through the hard times and learn psychology.
You're to tell me.
You don't know.
Yvella, how old are you?
Older than you.
Your life is being thrown away.
Yvella just don't know.
Your life is not being thrown away, my friend. You just
She
don't
just-
have it figured out yet.
She
And
just
That's being thrown away.
don't know.
No, it's not. You don't even know
Your
what you
goal
want to
for
do.
Yeah, I
summer.
wanna do architecture.
Okay.
I wanna do
So
architecture.
for you, Yvella, I think your goal for summer should be figuring out what I want to do in my life.
No, honestly, you need to. But it's okay that you don't know.
It's okay they don't know. Because mind you, the people who are older than you,
It's okay.
that probably still don't know. I spent 8 years trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And then I realized that I might not know what I want to do, but I damn sure don't want to teach.
So what do you want to learn?
Okay. Therapy. Probably therapy.
Therapy how?
Like, in this generation,
Uh-huh.
unfortunately, there's a lot of depressed people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm not depressed.
Go ahead.
I think therapy would be a really good thing to learn to help people.
Not in this
Because I'm not really depressed, you know.
I think so. Because like one of my very close childhood friends, I think he committed suicide like Monday or something like that.
Committed what?
Suicide on Monday.
When?
Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Wait, in Antigua?
You guys really don't follow the news. Anyway, so we're going to take a break and we come back. We're going to be looking at two things. Well, yeah, two things. What happened?
No, not you, not you.
Jesus. We're going to be looking at one, what is the benefit of joining volunteer organizations?
Oh, yeah.
And two, volunteering in the community during summer. And I'm sure you guys can see Mayan saying their volumes are low. So Mayan, their volume isn't low. The problem is Yvella, I said to Yvella about 50,000 times before the show start, lean up, go to the mic and speak into the mic. Yvella is leaning back.
Like she on vacation.
Like she's on vacation, or she literally on vacation, so maybe that's why. So when she speaks, the mic can't pick up what she says. So read.
My apologies, man.
Thank you very much. You see, I'm gonna tell you if I move up. Okay then, you have people thinking I'm angry all the time. Anyways, so we're gonna take a very quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back to our discussion, talking about what are things we can do during summer, instead of just sitting down and being mind-numbingly bored. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, stay locked, stay tuned. We're going to be right back with the vibrations here on WTP 93.5 FM.
WTPAntigua.com.
Matter of Fact, a program geared towards discussing the issues, constructive dialogue, answering your questions and concern. Matter of Fact, every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on WTP Media Network 93.5 with hosts Nambulumbu Nambalala and guests. Matter of Fact, discussing issues locally, regionally, and internationally and how these issues affect you. Matter of Fact, tune in and listen. services.
Are you ready for adventure, drama, action, horror, and family-friendly films all under one roof? Enjoy the magic of the movies with friends and family at Caribbean Cinemas with the latest Hollywood releases. Get off your couch. Come enjoy a refreshing soda and freshly popped hot popcorn while enjoying the best entertainment in the best environment at Caribbean Cinemas. For movies and schedules, visit CaribbeanCinemas.com. See you at the movies.
For 49 years, state insurance has been more than a promise. It's been a partnership you can rely on, supporting you as you build, operate, and grow your business, allowing you to focus on what matters most. And as you go about your daily routine, State is right there with you. State Insurance Company Limited. 49 years of protection and partnership, so you can live in a better state of mind.
Calypso, Calypso.
Feel the rhythm, feel the power, feel the culture of Antigua Barbuda. Friday, July 31st, the stage is set for the most powerful voices, the sweetest melodies, and the real spirit of Carnival. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals live at Carnival City. Will the reigning Calypso Monarch be defending her crown?
The harder they shake, the harder are coming back.
One stage, one microphone, one crown. Who will rise? Who will conquer the Calypso throne? Tickets only $40. Friday, July 31st. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals, Carnival City.
Sunday, August 2nd, one stage, two crowns, and non-stop energy. Inet Party Monarch live at Carnival City. From smooth groovy vibes to pure shell-down power soca. The biggest artists, the maddest performances, the wildest energy, all in one night. Tickets are only $40. Feel the vibes, feel the energy, feel the rhythm.
Love Carnival was so badly, can't get enough. Welcome to Antigua Mars.
Yeah, your skin looking good. What are you using? I'm getting ready to level up. The Universal Skincare Institute is opening in St. Paul and they're teaching real skincare science.
Wait, like a beauty school?
Not just a beauty school. 1,000-hour program teaches ingredients, skin science, and how to build your skin career.
That sounds serious. How do I sign up?
Easy. Registration are open. Go to AntiguaUniversalSkincareInstitute.com.
All right, Antigua, time to glow and grow.
Antigua, the future of beauty education is here. The Universal Skincare Institute, located in St. Paul's, is now enrolling students in our 1,000-hour core curriculum. This is not your typical beauty school. At Universal Skincare Institute, students learn real skincare science, ingredient knowledge, formulation, and modern skincare innovation designed for
WTPAntigua.com.
Matter of Fact, a program geared towards discussing the issues, constructive dialogue, answering your questions and concerns. Matter of Fact, every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on WTP Media Network 93.5 with host Nambulumbu Nambulara.
In a trance, want to dance first time. The girl go hear a steel band. This young girl from Switzerland came down just to get a suntan. In time to witness a Juve morning. See thousands on the street dancing. Just standing there, she listening to the beat. The girl went wild in the street and she shouting, dance with me. Jumping up in the steel band. You go think she born in the island. Dance with me. Breaking back, bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali boxing. Dance with me. I never see such a thing yet. That morning I'll never forget. Dance with me. I decide to join the action and accept the invitation. Jump inside of the band, glass of rum in me hand. You should see how we carry on. occasion in the heat of the 25th carnival. She tall and slim, so she winding, twisting up, all in front of the band. People start to gather round when she limbo low to the ground. Even the carnival committee was amazed. Juve morning she got scratched like a stage, and she bawling dance with me, jumping up in the steel band. You go think she born in the island. Dance with me, breaking back, bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali boxing. Dance with me, I never see such a thing yet. That morning I'll never forget. Dance with me, I decide to join the action and accept she invitation. Jump inside.
And we are back with these vibrations here on WTP 93.5 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the very last edition of SNRA Speaks for the year 2025-2026, or the school year 2025-2026. And so at least once a month, we have some students from Sunova Academy come inside, and they are our guests for today. And so in studio, we have in yellow and zigzag braids, who's not looking up because she's looking on her phone, Courtney in sweater during the height of summer. We have Yavella, and in black, and show them the bedazzle shoes to Kwan. We have Tikwan. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a full house. So before we went on the break, we're talking about some of the interesting skills we can learn, some of the things we can learn, some of the things we can do during summer. And I started asking the question, have you guys ever thought about joining a volunteer organization? So, for example, Yavella is a part of Antigua Girls Guides. That's right. That's how it's pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Have any of you guys ever thought about joining a volunteer organization? Rotaract, Rotary, Interact, anything?
Would you say youth parliament
Is one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Courtney. Tikwan.
I don't really like voluntary work.
We can't hear you again.
You can hear me?
No. What happened?
Touch it. Stop touching it.
Hold on a second. Hit it. Go ahead. Speak. Dave.
The bass not there yet.
So here's the thing. I'm going to say Dave because he's watching the live, and then he's going to come and he's going to fix it. Y'all going to see the magic. Dave, Tikwan's mic needs to be fixed. Okay, good. You're going to see him pop up like 5 minutes from now when the live catches up. But he'll get it. He'll get it. He'll fix it. Right. I've often thought that joining volunteer organizations is an amazing thing because they tend to help you. So here are some of the things that I would encourage young people to do. First, how many of you guys have actually explored Antigua and Barbuda?
I went on field trips.
You went on...
Field trips.
Go ahead, Tikwan, tell me.
Island tours.
Speaking to Courtney, mate.
We're at it.
I went on some island tours in the past, so yeah.
You went on an island tour?
Yeah.
Tell me some of the places you went to.
Around English Harbor, Shirley's Heights, down to what a thing called Pillars Hercules, then like down to like Devil's Bridge, and just all over the island basically. Basically just beaches because, you know, that's one thing I have to offer.
Okay, Courtney, where have you been to?
Pardon?
Where have you been to?
Pillars of Hercules,
Mm-hmm.
When I go, I just don't really care. Like I was probably forced to go.
So you don't remember? Okay, Yavella.
The same places as them. Also, Wadali Nature Park. That high place. High. I don't remember the name. Also, I've also went on hikes. Don't remember where I went on hikes, but I went on hikes.
Okay, so I usually encourage young people to explore Antigua and Barbuda. I think Antigua and Barbuda is one of the most amazing places on earth. So, for example, Antigua and Barbuda has a World Heritage Site. Do you guys know what that is? So, World Heritage Site is like these rare places that are like these unique parts of the world that are recognized by UNESCO. ours is the Antigua Naval Dockyard or Nelson's Dockyard. But even beyond that, we have beaches, we have parks, we have open areas that we can enjoy. We have bush. He lives in an area that he could explore for literally weeks.
No, around my area is quite violent.
You have no neighbors. How is it violent?
No, there's like pew-pews.
Why?
Because like the people live around there, like have farms, and anybody who
No, Uncle Bean, I'm for go pump people
No,
property.
I'm just saying, even on the road, they're very violent.
They're not violent, they're protecting their property.
Yeah, but even when you're on the road or not on their property, they still, yeah.
I mean, they go randomly shoot if you walk on the road.
Okay.
Because I've been down your road to get to Sanderson's.
Oh.
The area behind.
I realize.
Jaja, help the one. Murder. You killed me. Right? Because the road that you live on, that road, you can literally take it and go. You end up in the back
I
of
know you can go like all the way to
right,
Freetown.
right. Exactly.
But I never knew it was Sanderson.
Because so one of the things that we don't know, all of the plantations in Antigua were connected. So you could literally bisect the island without going on a main road. Which is why I said you could literally explore most of Antigua and Barbuda if you really wanted to. And it doesn't even require you driving.
I'm not walking the whole way.
Here now.
Too lazy for that. I'm so sorry.
You don't have any travel plans? Tell me. What's one place I would like to travel to if you could for summer vacation?
Canada.
I want to go
Canada's a country, not a place.
To Greece.
Greece is a country, not a place.
Oh, you said place.
Oh, in Antigua?
It can be anywhere.
So Greece.
Trinidad.
Okay, so go buy Vaseline and you can get all the grease you want.
Oh, boy.
Switzerland. You said it could...
Where in Switzerland would you like to go to, Kwan?
Oh, I don't know, just the country. I don't know places in Switzerland.
Okay, why Switzerland?
Because it looks like a nice country. And it looks like fun and stuff.
Why?
Because half my family from Trinidad.
Really?
I just want to go. Like, I'm half Antiguan, half Trinidadian.
Who's Trinidadian? Your dad? Okay, that makes plenty sense now. Yeah, it makes plenty sense now. You just say that and it's like, boop. Okay. Go ahead, your fella.
Toronto, Canada.
Why?
Because my sisters talk about it a lot. She used to go college in Toronto, Canada, so.
Okay. Oh, wow. Have I ever traveled during the summer? Yeah, actually, the first time I traveled in my life was during summer.
Real. We do not care.
This is why you're single. This is why you get left. Exactly. When they go low, I go in the gutter. Anyways, let's behave. So, what are our carnival plans?
What are our what?
Carnival plans.
I don't know. I don't even know what type of party.
Have you ever been to carnival?
Huh?
Have you ever been to carnival?
No, I never been to carnival.
Really? Why?
Why? Because when I was younger, I wasn't interested in it, and I travel almost every summer. So I travel because I'm not interested in it, basically.
So you and Tarek have never been to carnival?
Huh?
You and Tarek have never been to carnival?
No.
Wow.
Basically, with everything I do, he do so.
So why you never ask Courtney to not the braffin?
I never know Courtney before, like what? Second form.
Yes, I'm saying so. Now that she's experiencing, summer and carnival, why have you never tried to experience carnival with her?
I mean,
because she's having a hot girl summer.
Sure. Doesn't matter to me.
What about you? What are your carnival plans?
What's my carnival plan? Boy, first of all, like, I want to make money now. Like, I need to look employment because I can't keep draining my own pockets. So I need to.
I'm just glad you're acknowledging that you're draining your mother's pockets.
I know she's probably tired of hearing, can I get this? I want, I know she's tired of hearing it now, but I don't care.
But I also think that's part of being a parent, though.
Yeah.
Because, mind you, there are people who are in their 40s, and when they're broke, they'll be like, Daddy, Mommy, and their parents answer. Go ahead, Tikwan.
I think your parents should provide for you until you're 18. So, like,
even after
if you, like, need something,
even after that, Mommy,
if you need something, No, after 18, they don't have to do anything for you, right? But like before 18, if you like need, you know.
But what if you're in like university though?
Huh?
What if you're like in university?
In university?
Yeah.
I mean, if they feel it in their heart to, still support you because you're a grown ass adult at 18. So
I would say you're an adult. I wouldn't say a grown. But you're.
I'm sorry.
Courtney's like, let's just read the rules. Let's just read the rules. You ever what are your carnival plans?
Convince mommy to let me go out the house.
Yeah, you need to. It never good for you.
Your Vella's plans is to convince her mother to actually let her go. So is it that you've never been to carnival or you've been to carnival under the supervision?
I've been to some carnival events, but most of them she don't let me go.
Why?
At least you went to Juve last year.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I can understand why parents are apprehensive to having their children go to carnival. I'm okay. You're not going to understand because of where you are in life and your perspective. I'm gonna explain. Right?
That's kind of
no. Let me explain, right? Because there's a lot of things that when you're a teenager and your parents tell you, you think it's unreasonable, you think it's dumb, you think it's stupid, and you're like, this doesn't make any sense. And then you get to somewhere around. So either two things happen. Either one, you have children. Or you reach around 25, 26, and a lot of the things that you thought were unreasonable or dumb, you're like, oh, this makes sense.
Like, I don't know
right?
parents for not wanting us to go outside during carnival because, as you can see, Antigua is a very violent country. So I understand.
Well, I wouldn't say Antigua is a violent country.
Certain things that they have.
Yes. And then it's not even exposure.
It's understandable.
And it's not even exposure to that. I think it's also the inherent risk. Because let's also understand, during carnival, you have some of the highest instances of rape.
Yeah.
Because everybody's outside, everybody's intoxicated. And you do have an unfortunate situation where there are men who will take advantage of women who are intoxicated beyond control. Because I remember I had a friend one year when we had carnival. I picked her up. And she was talking and she's like, boy, me so drunk. Me didn't remember how me get home last night. Me wake up in my bed. And no, here's the thing. For her, it was like, it was being said in boast. And my mind went to, do you understand the amount of things that could have happened to you between the point in time you blacked out and the point in time you came to consciousness? Because do understand, whereas you have maybe 90% decent people on planet Earth, there's a 10% of people who literally go out to do wicked things to people. And so for a parent who has a daughter who's 15, 16, for them, their antennas are even more on alert. So I understand why a lot of parents would say, if I can't go with you, I am uncomfortable with you going. And I don't want you to go with your friend either. Because you will say, oh, I may go with XYZ friend. And the friend is a guy, so I may go with XYZ and XYZ and ZYX. So I understand a lot of parents' apprehension, honestly. And again, at 16, 15, you're going to think this is so unreasonable. When you reach around 24, 25, and you see the kind of things or people tell you the experiences they've had. I have a friend, she does not know who her father is. Not because her father's a bum, but because her mother went out on carnival and got raped. Right. And so from the perspective of a 15, 16-year-old, it's like, this is dumb. And then you grow up and you're just like, oh, that's why my mother was kind of, apprehensive about this. So these things happen, right? So parents know why. That's the one thing I'll say. Parents know why. Right. But in general, any young person who intends to explore carnival, I usually tell them, do it in a fun way. Do it with a crowd of friends. Because you're more protected if there's like 10 of you versus you want to walk in the middle of St. John's at 1 o'clock.
You're with 10 of Tiguan.
Actually, 10 of Tiguan is probably the best crowd to be with. Because 10 of...
No personal attacks.
No character assassination. Right. Point it back to the rules. Right? Because I think it's important. At a particular age and stage, your best bet when it comes to going out is as a group. True. So, for example, I remember growing up, when I was 15, 16, 17, Christmas Eve, it was about 10 of us. We're always together. Moving in like a We're literally moving like a little mini
Did you guys
army.
lose each other in the crowd?
No, how?
I don't like moving with a lot of people.
There's a lot. There's a lot of people at in town on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, but then if all I walk together, how I lose each other?
See, I just push to the crowd.
Literally.
One person.
Exactly.
Literally. Just negotiate the crowd together, and I'll move. Carnival, same thing. I move to the crowd.
Whenever I go with my best, we always have to hold hands so we don't get lost.
I think that's extra. You mean two big people, and I have a whole hand for get lost.
Don't go missing. We're keeping each other safe.
Holding hands.
Yes.
So what if I was a bad man and me just say, okay, the two of them are hold man. Me want that one day. I'm gonna just chop off the two of your hand. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Suppose the hand there were used to call people that chop off. You fellow? But I would encourage y'all to actually go out and have fun and exercise restraint, because just the other day I was talking to one of my friends, and every Thursday, I think it's every Thursday, they have this jam corner thing where they block off one of them streets in town, and they have people go up and they will sing and you know, they will jam and whatever. And one of my friends said to me, he's like, why are all these teenagers walking around with rude boy and beer and all kind of thing? Literally people that are like 13, 14, 15 and walking around with beer.
13 drinking rude boy.
Walking around with beer, and he's like, wait, why? And I'm just like, well, it's two things. What happened? Yo, what you say?
No, she said her first time drinking rude boy was when she was 16.
Wait, what?
Her first time drinking rude boy was when she was 16.
Why were you drinking rude boy?
At 16, why?
Tell us, enlighten us.
I just wanted.
No, talking to my I can't hear the talks
I just
off.
wanted to taste it. That's all.
How much did you drink?
I hope they're not watching. Hope nobody watching because they don't know.
Anybody from church? Pastor go and be like, come, let's talk about alcohol. No, okay, but tell us the experience. Okay, what actually happened? You just decide for Baron Rude Boy?
Well, I was at Panorama last year, right? And my
Panorama and picking nigga sudden?
first time. What?
Panorama and picking nigga sudden? Like school's Panorama?
No.
Oh, okay, Panorama for Carnival. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was at Panorama, and my friends were buying rude boys, so I tasted one of their rude boy.
Age of your friends? At the
1
time?
year older than me.
So 17?
Yeah.
Age of the person selling them the rude boy, just by estimation?
I do not know.
Probably 40 plus.
Okay. Adults are part of the problem.
Exactly.
Adults are part of the problem. Because you cannot tell me you can't look at a child and tell it is a child.
Well,
So you can't say,
Some
oh,
things look older than they are.
no, okay, fine.
You remember the youth man she showed us just a little while?
That may be one or two.
He looked like he's 13 and
But
he older than us.
here's the thing, that may be one or two. But by and large, you can tell when a child is a child. Or at least a teenager. Or exactly. Can they go come as group and you can see them skitter and laugh and chop it? Exactly. And then they say, oh, can I get Uber? Oh yeah, $10. Like really?
I mean, they probably just think that money is money. If
And you see, and that is exactly the problem. So then we are damaging a generation of people just out of only $10. Oh, them probably drink one. You know, they're nothing.
Until they start buying more than one and they
okay.
They get intoxicated.
Okay.
And they drop down on the ground over.
Okay.
Mommy come and wondering where little Johnny is.
I've seen with them one rude boy in this hand and one spliff in the corner of their mouth.
Okay, no problem.
They can't spell spliff, mind you. I'm sure they can't read rude boy and they just have a look on the collar of the buckle.
No, then just say everybody say rude boy tastes nice. And they want.
So there's a way to enjoy your summer. There's a way to enjoy Carnival. There's a way to do it. I don't think if you have to be high or drink rude boy to have fun as a teenager, you have a serious problem.
Alcohol is just a plus.
Your life, what the hell?
It's just a plus.
I don't even think it's a plus.
It's just like you can go like I can go out and have fun without alcohol.
You're supposed to. You're not even 18. Why are you consuming alcohol?
Like okay, I don't know. Alcohol it tastes nice now.
Jesus of Nazareth.
Parental supervision.
No, not even then.
You mean?
It's illegal. Not even with parental supervision. Legally, you're not supposed to consume it at all.
If my mom give me alcohol, I taking it.
Well, yeah, naturally you're going to. Yeah. It shouldn't happen.
We live in the Caribbean.
The police will lock her up.
Alcohol at any age.
They can.
For what?
Serving alcohol to a minor.
It's her minor.
Yeah, but remember, we had this conversation already. Yes, you are a child, but you are a ward of who? The state. It is a criminal offense. We've had this conversation. I could have swear to God we've had this conversation on the show. You technically don't belong to your parent. Your parent is your caretaker, but you are a ward of the state, which is why the state can take you from your parent.
Who is the state?
The government of Antigua and Barbuda.
State hurt me.
What? You are bet?
Yeah, how much you want?
You are bet? But it is, but it is again, we go into things such as culture and all of these things because it is a tricky topic. Because there's some cultures that literally they don't consume alcohol religiously at all, you know, because parts of the world that are predominantly Muslim, they don't drink any sort of alcohol. So the idea of a teenager drinking alcohol is probably next to zero. And if they are found out to be drinking alcohol, the parents will probably lose their mind. Here, we have a bad habit of, like you'd have like a 2-year-old, just make sure taste some. I remember when I was younger, my grandmother would be like, if the baby is crying a lot during the night time, but then drink some brandy.
What?
Because it's going to set them to sleep.
You're killing the child.
Okay, so how one kill one baby, but Anna and crime if you drink alcohol? Is it hypocritical? How you want to right when you're right and wrong when you're wrong?
No, me a bigger man.
Oh, okay. But there is a way to enjoy carnival or enjoy summer at large. So by the end of summer, what is at least 2 things you'd like to say, I've done this by the end of summer?
Repeat it, por favor.
By the end of summer vacation, what are 2 things that you'd like to say, I was able to do this during summer?
Make money.
I can't hear you, Yovella, talking to the mic.
Mind you, she's like this close.
So go ahead. It's how she's positioned.
Oh, speak louder.
Go ahead. Right, go ahead.
What was the question again?
Oh, Jesus.
2 things.
By the end of summer, what are 2 things you'd like to say you would have done, or learned, or completed, or experienced?
1, make money. 2, grow more confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Grow more.
You need more? Well, I think everything just, a seed? Just drop them in the ground and...
Yes, grow.
Best I gotta go out there on farm, cause
Yes.
He could grow on cow, and she could grow confidence. Because we don't understand.
I'm gonna get a seed that mark confidence.
that was quick. Get out.
Okay.
Outside.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Courtney.
Okay, don't beat me up. What was the question?
2 things by the end of summer you'd like to say, hey, I did these 2 things, I learned these 2 things, whatever.
Start a business, like an actual business, and I don't know, participate in more sports.
Where is it?
Make money. Make like my own money because I just, feed off my father. So, I want like can make my own money. So I say I mean I want more money and like probably.
Where all of you also desirous of making. All right, Brooke.
Yes, Brock and Paparized. Like you're begging to lick a pizza so long.
Courtney said
Okay, so,
paparized.
like a chicken pasta, me beg.
No, you
Courtney said Brock and paparized. Not just Brock, no. Paparized. What a thing. But,
Why not get those?
but you see, here's the thing. For me, I think summer is an amazing thing. And I think one of the things I'm going to do is literally make some graphics and post them on our social media pages of literal things just to do during summer. Fun things that young people can do. Visit the Antigua Naval Dockyard. Ask for it. Nelson's Dockyard. Its correct name is the Antigua Naval Dockyard.
Did not know that.
Exactly. But you should. Because it's important.
Anyways,
Next. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all of us here at the team of Youth Vibrations, I'd like to say thank you to you guys for gracing us with your presence for the balance of the school year. I think Courtney and Yovella, Keisha, Clayton, Jade. Who else?
That's it.
That's it. Tiquan. No. Right. First and last. Right. Thank you guys for coming on the show every month.
Never mind.
Right. I think we've had a lot of fun discussions. You guys are officially at the end of your journey at Synovus Academy as well. It's been a long 5 to 4 years. Huh?
Negro.
That's the correct word to use.
Okay.
Okay,
I think
Tikwan.
we've established it.
Back to the rules. Right? So yes, in general, it has been fun watching you guys for 3 years. I had a lot of fun being a farm teacher.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Why you say that?
Because you like to bully us.
No, literally.
I don't bully y'all. Look at how much fun we had.
I see you every day, so.
Huh?
Never mind.
Because I had a busy schedule. And y'all were sharing me with other things. But I made an effort. I made an effort. I was around. I was nice to y'all. Wow.
Never early.
To class, yes, because I eat my breakfast. To school, on time.
On time?
Every day.
So,
Thing was, is I would come and I'd go into my room.
so what happened to our room? Our classroom?
Me eat my breakfast. She trying to say I was a bad form teacher.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. You know, all I find I own way home.
Oh, no problem.
Me left eye right here.
I real some.
Oh, the car keys attached to me. Great. So, boss.
If all three of us just hold it down and take the car key, you can't do that.
No.
Be very
First of
smart.
all, look at his muscles.
He don't have.
So, so,
He don't have.
like,
No personal attacks. Rule number 3.
but yeah, I look forward to see what you guys will be doing in your future. I like to see when my students do productive things, and not end up on the front of a newspaper for crimes committed or crimes punished.
So we get the food.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it was absolute pleasure being here with you. It is officially Friday, so it's officially time to have fun, to relax. Summer continues, and it is time to have fun. I know that we're going into the heat of the carnival season throughout the rest of July, leading up to the last week and going into the first week of August. WTP 93.5 FM will be covering a lot of those events, so stay locked, stay tuned to our programming, because finals, semi-finals, Queen of Carnival, Teen Splash, all that, WTP will be bringing
Shout
it
out to my
over
friends, participants in
live.
Catherine and Joseph.
Okay.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah, try.
Shut up.
Just cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Shut up.
Yeah, dry. Anyways, right. Enjoy the balance of your weekend. I'm out. I need to go to sleep. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Not you.
WTPAntigua.com.
Matter of Fact, a program geared towards discussing the issues, constructive dialogue, answering your questions and concern. Matter of